Hey friends, practice is nearing its end here. It's just started to rain. We've got 15 channel viewers here, so that's really good, isn't it? And Jan has just joined, who I think is the reigning champion from last year's event. This is not going to be as long as last year's, although qualifying and practice is longer, I believe. I think qualifying's longer. Yeah. So maybe shall I just go through who's here? In practice times, we've got Zach's leading the way with the practice, although these times may not mean much because it's going to be wet. We've got Bob, Neil, Clayton, myself, David, Fleming, Gavin, Dom, Jeff, John, Dan, Daniel, George, and Jan, who... Oh, Clayton gets a wiggle on there. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. You know, I've changed things from what I showed in the video, so it's going to be... I don't know exactly what it's going to be like. Show you the weather. It's normal rain now, but we're gonna have a bit of heavy stuff right before qualifying, so it should be quite wet for qualifying. So that said, shall we? We'll put the wet tyre on and see what we can do while we've still got a few minutes of practice left.
Going to get heavier.
They're probably going to not like me for turning it on to heavy rain. For some reason my system seems to have to be struggling. When I did the AI tests, it was fine in the AI.
You got a slow car on the right. Car stopped on the right.
Should make qualifying a bit more interesting. I might have overdone the rain a little bit, which will annoy Neil, but it's a 45-minute race, so it's going to dry out. And as you probably saw, if those that saw the announcement video, it dried out really quickly. And I wanted a bit of guesswork as to what tyre you start the race on. I'm kind of thinking it may be good to start on the dry, but we'll see. We'll see how wet it is.
Slow car ahead. Go right.
Oh, was that Bob letting us pass? Now, there shouldn't... Starting off with a clean track, so there shouldn't be much track rubber down.
Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Want to avoid the curbs though. That didn't sound too good. And I promise, the next two hosted races will not have a drop of rain. That's the one coming up in April, no rain. And the next one I'm going to do, which is going to be a long one. Now, very wide. Forgot to brake there. Oh, caused John to spin. You know, some people might be experimenting with running dry tyres. The other thing is, like, when I did my practice, I think I had like 22 other drivers, so we've got less drivers here. Might not move the water off as quickly. I have to apologise for the session starting later than advertised to everyone. It turns out I accidentally, the session that I set up accidentally had a cap on the iRating of 100 iRating, I think, so it's only people with less than 100 iRating could join.
14.8.
So to quickly, well, not quickly, but after a while of deliberating, I set up a new one. Took me a while to, with Dom's help.
Got a slow car on the left. Car stop on the left.
I've got a feeling that actually it might be worth just starting on the wet tyre. We might have to change tyres in this race. Not as easy as the GR in wet conditions, but... Oh yeah, and first time I'm using gloves. Seeing what that's like.
Car stopped ahead.
And the one thing I didn't notice is about these cars, if they're on rain tyres, you see the little blinky that you might not be able to see that on Gavin there, but they've got the little blinky lights. So you know when another car's on wet tyres, I think. Or maybe it's when the session's been declared wet. There we are. Should put it on myself, shouldn't I? So just wait for the session to jump forward. So it's jump forward. What's it say on the info? Very wet. Rain is going to stop soon though. Just type in here. Right. Yeah, you see that? Like, I don't know why it could cope with AI, but as soon as I get other people in here, my system doesn't cope with rain. But it will stop soon, so hopefully that will improve the quality of the video. Yeah, I don't know if we want to lower fuel, do we? I'm not sure if I... can we be bothered to do that? 28 litres will probably do. And let's go out and qualify, shall we? Already missed a couple minutes qualifying already. Oh dear. Actually, this is wetter than it was. A lot wetter. Maybe I've gone too far the other way. I won't get anyone coming back for any more of my hosted events. Oh, there it is. We need to get a new car. But I think qualifying is going to be certainly the worst bit of this. And just to treat it more like like the practice session. I have I set track rubber to only be 20% at this point, so it shouldn't be too bad on the racing line. I think it might stop raining. I should have made an announcement about the track rubber. Oh well. There you go, everyone will be happy now. See the sun. So with Zach was in the fours, Gavin's already on pole. We set on a few people set a time. And I told people to watch the curbs.
You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
Maybe I should have stuck with the GR for a race. Right, we need to get a lap on the board. But Jan's gone in the 14s, so it's 10 seconds a lap. Well, 11. Actually, no, he's more like 9 seconds a lap. Slower. So with that quick... We'll have to do quick maths because we're going to lose about a minute pitting to change tyres. So we have to base it on how many minutes are left. If you ever want to change into slicks. This might not be a bad time. $13.769. Oh no, they all say it's so they all say it's a fix now. I'll put it on pole, won't I? Wardy's gone on the pole. It was only a brief achievement. I might have to change the delta to session last lap. Would probably be better, wouldn't it? Don't think this is as good a lap. Oh, it is slightly. Bob's now on pole. He's down in the 12s. First person down in the 12s. Out of Wardy's gone back above us. Now Dom's second. I think people will be slowly getting used to it, and it's only going to get quicker and quicker the more it goes on. We got another couple of tenths here. I don't think it's going to change our position though. And of course now Jan is second.
13.258.
That's a big spin. I found some time there. Just need to avoid the curbs. There's a lot of water around the curbs. The Wardy's gone a lot quicker. I'm a long way off the pace now. Right, we're a second off another position.
12.604.
Oh. There's always a llama parked there. It's interesting how the water sort of pools up there. I think he might have hit the painted line or the curb there. Another couple of tenths for us. But it won't change our position, just, well, no. And we've lost the position as well. There's a lot of people getting the hang of this. We're working our way down the standings. Maybe they're driving a different line to me, maybe. Minutes to go. That's nice chunk gained.
11.957.
Well, given that we started off like in the 16th, was it 16s? Well, though we quickly went to 14s, didn't we? Lap times are really coming down. Going to put these on, I think. I haven't got my relative on, so I don't know who that is there. That's Dan.
Car on your left. Clear
Thank you
on
to
the
him.
left.
Oh, Daniel's in 7th. He's doing well. Gavin's in 9th, not too far off us. So it looks like we will, and Zach, who was quick in the dry, struggling a bit in the wet. So it looks like we will have some people to at our pace in the race. I don't know why I still got the wipers on. I feel like I could carry more speed in the hairpin. Bob's now top with Wardy 2nd. Or was Bob top anyway? Jan 3rd, Fleming 4th. Daniel's jumped above us. And now Zach's found the pace as it begins to dry off. Well, we're only like 6 seconds off dry times. So I got a feeling the wet tyre isn't going to be too bad on the dry. I mean, I haven't tested it. It probably can go quicker than this. Oh, that's a big shunt. How long have we got left? 4 minutes. So how dangerous how slippery the track really depends a lot on the track rubber. Probably the marbles as well. Well, we found a load of time here, but then we are a long way up. We dropped a lot of positions. Hey, that puts us up to 3rd. Well, if we are quick maths, if wet tyres are 5 seconds a lap slower, it would take 12 laps to gain back a minute, wouldn't it? Zach is now up there in the lead. I think as it dries off, his real pace is showing. Or he gets more comfortable with the wet conditions. Might only get one more lap in after this. There's a dry line forming here. Fleming's jumped up to 2nd. real dry line forming there as well. Not so much here. Don't know why we got a yellow flag. Not a great lap.
.472.
I wouldn't say it's ready for slicks yet. Too many puddles. But he's going to jump forward a few minutes. I think we're in a bit of cloud as well. Probably aiding it not. I don't think we'll get this lap in.
11.5.
It will kick us out, won't it? I mean, that turn there is too slippery for slicks. I think we're going to have to go on wets. Oh, we do have time to finish off this lap. We're not going to get a time in though. Good qualifying session though.
All right, there's checkered flag.
We'll get out the car, shall we? We're currently fourth at the moment. I'm a bit surprised about that. We'll load in the... Can't type with gloves on. Track. Add 20%. Rubber. Q. Right. I think time is up, so we're going to skip forward. So at the moment it says moderately wet. If it goes down to lightly wet, it might be worth starting on dries. See, there is a dry line there forming. What does it say? It says lightly wet. Don't know if we can... I can't remember what the levels are. I should have got my thing up. Do we risk it? Do we risk it? Just take it easy. I mean, we're at the front though. Not sure if I want to risk it at the front. It's still quite wet there. Oh, I don't know. Don't know, but there is a dry line. I think we're going to risk it. Oh, I'm set for dries anyway. It's fairly dry there. A bit puddle. No, I think it's going to be cold tyres. Well, they're on wets.
You're on a dry tyre.
This may be completely wrong.
The estimated strength of field is 2,568. Let's take opportunity.
I didn't go through the... I think lots of variation in the times. Unless it's just flashing, everyone's flashing because it's wet. Still declared wet. Oh, this may be wrong. We might just have to let people pass.
Green flag, green flag. Left side. Still there.
Oh, I got no feeling in the front. But I'm quite happy to let them all drive off.
Car right. Still there. Clear.
Well, I got no choice. They're definitely driving off. This is where we find out. I struggle to stop.
Car right.
Okay, that line looked drier than it was.
Still there. Still there. Hold
Did
your
someone
line.
get a black
Clear.
flag? I don't know how to clear black
There's
flags.
an incident ahead. You got a slow car on the left. You got a slow car on the left. Left side. Clear on the left.
It's a shame Dom's got damage. Bob's in the pits. Bob might be changing tyres. Don't know.
27.
Who knows what's going on?
5, 6.
Not stopping.
Car right. Clear on the right. They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gain.
Oh no. Well, we can say that. That dries was the wrong call. But it's a long race, and there's definitely a dry line appearing. Maybe I just needed to get a bit of clean air. Okay, Dom's going in the pits. Maybe he's got a black flag. Or he's wanted to change tyre. Oh, no.
You got a slow car on the left. They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gain.
He didn't want to turn there.
Clear.
I can't believe I convinced myself to change my mind. I was... Where are you going, Gavin? I can't see you.
Ahead. Left side, car stopped ahead. Clear. There's an incident ahead.
Yeah, that... We've almost lost the advantage of starting on dries. Yeah. There's no stopping power. Got no heat in these things. They're in the 11s. What are we hitting here? 19. In a few laps times, they're gonna be able to stop.
You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
Sorry, Gavin.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 10.9.
It's here. There's absolutely no grip. We are going 5 seconds quicker now.
The car in P8 just set the fastest lap. 10.53.
Well, we can say we had a good qualifying. 17.
125. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh, we're about to be lapped. This is embarrassing.
The car in P8 just set the fastest lap. 10.253.
If we get that, then it's race over.
.6.
16. I mean, keep them going a second quicker. I'll be happy.
The leader just did a 11.413.
We're not going quicker, we're going slower. That's the first time it felt alright with the last corner. We're only 18 seconds from being lapped.
.263. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Nah, it's just no grip. I was really bad. It was cool. Oh, I think that was a white line. Looks like got a good battle going on at the front. We're into the 15s.
752. New fastest lap for you.
But we're at the point now that we're going definitely losing time to them.
.447. New fastest lap for you.
Hello. I can see a dry line. But then that's why I'm on slicks in the first place. They're still gaining on me though. Next couple of laps they might pass me.
14.568. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Now, Wardy's taken the lead. Too close to the curb there. I don't know how big the pack behind us is. Might just be the three of them.
.815.
It's not getting any quicker, is it?
The leader is coming up on you. They're not our fight.
It just goes to show I'm always thinking too much. Probably should have let them pass here.
14.236. You've just set your fastest lap of the session. The leader is running 11.036.
I'm going to be a useful barometer for them now.
Right side. Clear. Car right. Clear on the right.
I think I just helped Audi out there. How did... I didn't even see Bob get ahead of me. Oh, maybe when I spun. Well, Daniel's doing well in fourth.
16.755.
Well, at this point, then I should have pitted and gone on to wets. Hit the white line there. Oh, no. Getting all sorts of frame issues now. It's that Daniel pass.
Car right.
We'll make him go on the wet
Clear
stuff
on the
though.
right. 15.288.
How long have we got to go? 27 minutes remaining. So still a long way to go. I'm going to keep on telling myself that, aren't I? Maybe now the time is going to start tumbling.
.421. New fastest lap for you.
It's mostly the slow corners that we're struggling with. Sorry, Jan. We'll let him pass.
Car right.
Even though we're starting to get quicker and
Still
quicker.
there, hold your line. Clear. 12.0. 10.95. That was your fastest lap of the session.
I don't know why I get the frame issues for this and not in an AI session. It's very dry in this section. Okay, we're close to 11s now.
12.156. You've just set your fastest lap of the session.
Well, you made that line work. Oh, Jan's gone in. That may be the winning move if those ahead of him also go in.
The leader is running 10.669.
He will get out ahead of us, so we're not going to beat Jan.
.096. You've just set your fastest lap of the session.
Feels more like grip, and we still got quite a way to go. Thing is, our tyres are going to be old, but at least they're up to temperature. I think Jan knew exactly when the right time to change over was. $22 minutes to go. This is about halfway. And we're in the 10s the first time.
10.862. You've just set your fastest lap of the session.
Oh, I just wish it wasn't losing so many frames. I think I could have taken that faster. I'll be closing on Daniel. I suppose Jan, as he wasn't in a top... Oh, someone's off. Top 3 position, he probably felt it was worth the gamble. Where is he now? He is a lap down.
10.855. You've just set your fastest lap of the session.
Are they getting slower? Oh, we can see that Jan on the relative now.
To go.
I could do with another 5 minutes probably. So got an interest. We're going to be in the nines here, aren't we?
9.622. You've got the fastest lap.
So at least we know now dries are the quickest. I just got to make the most of them right now.
The leader's fitting now.
Okay, they're all in. It was a clear signal to...
Hey, just set the fastest lap. 9.493.
Yeah, they were all ahead of us, so we're not a lap down anymore. Oh dear. Why has it got so much worse? I think I just blew up my car. Oh dear. Ah, that's so annoying.
All the damage is
Got 13 frames. Why is everything so bad? I haven't had this. Didn't happen in the AI. It didn't have. Yeah, hang on. Well, let's get.
On a dry tire.
We don't want to change tires. We don't want to fuel. We just want to get straight back out. We use our fast repair. Oh, that was lining up to be a good finish. I think strategically. We'll see if Jan will benefit. Well, they might have been more reacting to Jan than anything else. John and Neil are staying out. I mean, I've only got 10 frames. I'm not sure what I could be doing wrong. Disable the preview. I mean, OBS is recording fine. Disable the preview in OBS and it gives us another like 15 frames. What if I kill IR sidekick?
We're done. Get going.
Oh no. Thought I was in. Don't give me a speeding penalty, please.
The leader is running 11.425.
the frames are still struggling.
The car in P6 just set the fastest lap. 8.813.
I'm not sure if we lost. I think we only lost one position out of that. Tremendously overfueled as well.
The car in P10 just set the fastest lap. 8.784.
Oh well, so it doesn't really matter.
18.02.
If we had started on it's always the same bit of the track, isn't it? Had we started on wets, we still would have crashed out at some point with this computer problems.
The car in P4
Leave it in
just set the
fourth.
fastest lap. 8.193.
P4 must be the leader of those who pitted. Oh, it's interesting. Daniel's down in 8th after he pitted. We're about to be lapped soon.
The car in P4 just set the fastest lap. 8.007.
So how?
The car in P10 just set the fastest lap.
Well, that's Bob. Times are
It's now a dry session.
times are dramatically falling. I wonder, as John and Neil,
10.67.
well, Neil was battling with John for the lead at the moment. Have they got enough of a lead to be able to survive on this one?
The car behind is pitting.
That'll be Dan. Don't know if we can see it on here, can we? See Zach is ahead of David. 14 seconds. Zach needs to make up. He should be able to do that, I'd say. Oh.
The car in P4 just set the fastest lap. 7.565.
So this... Yeah, some reason Fleming and Wardy have dropped back. Maybe they had problems on their new slick tyres. This could be between Zach and
The car in P7 just set
John.
the fastest lap. 7.552.
He's already got it down to 12 seconds, so I think it's just a matter of time. There's certainly enough laps.
.628. 10 minutes to go. It's going well. Keep at it.
I don't feel like I'm going well. I can't see.
The car in P4 just set the fastest lap. 7.51.
I apologise for the bad quality video this is going to be, and it's a right shame that this isn't. Yeah, we haven't been able to be a part of any battling or
The car in
race.
P10 just set the fastest lap. 7.047.
Well, we're going to come in for our fastest lap, and we're handicapped.
.918. Just set your fastest lap of the session. The leader is running 9.799. The car in P3 just set the fastest lap. 6.89. The car in P6 just set the fastest lap. 6.877.
Well, these suck times are tumbling down.
.239. Just set your fastest lap of the session. The car in P3 just set the fastest lap.
Oh, he's only
6.67.
He's only 3 seconds behind, or 2.5. I think we got 7 laps.
8.283.
Well, hopefully everyone's had fun. I think Fleming and Wardy has still got a chance for a podium.
The car in P10 just set the fastest lap. 6.547.
Curbs feel quite dry now.
5.881. That was
We're
the
not-
fastest lap of the
Not
session.
running last. Looks like a few have given up, but that's fair enough because it is going to be one of those races where you can get it very wrong at the start, or it can go very wrong at the start. So Zach's now in the lead, which he may have been for a while.
The car in P5 just set the fastest lap. 6.376.
That's Fleming.
5 minutes to go.
Could well have been that one of the three of them stayed out. They might have won. I don't know what sort of lead they had on John. Oh, Zach's down in third now. He was first, so John's back in the lead. I know. So Zach's had an issue. Wonder if it was getting past John and hitting something wet.
The car in P6 just set the fastest lap. 6.294. The car in P7 just set the fastest lap. 6.232.
It's Fleming and Wardy. Always all getting very close at the front there. The lap times. I think Gavin's still on
7.582.
wet tyres.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, don't touch that curb, it's wet.
The car in P6 just set the fastest lap. 5.982.
That's Wardy. It's only a couple seconds off Zach. They got to get past John and Neil. Oh no, Wardy's 5 seconds. Fleming's only a couple of seconds off. Zach's back in the lead. Jan is 12 seconds down. I thought he would be a bit closer. Daniel 21. I mean, we would probably be... We wouldn't have been ahead of Daniel, so... I don't know who currently is 9th. Oh, it's Gavin. We might have been
running 6.172.
round where Gavin is. Well, we might have been catching Daniel, but then it's all down to... I'm speaking there, if my computer would actually behave. No, it's been really interesting seeing how this pans out. Fleming is in third at the moment. He's got past Neil. John is next.
9.094.
I think that was them going down the front straight.
The car in P10 just set the fastest lap. 5.751. White flag. One more lap to go.
Oh, Fleming's into second. Wardy's battling John for third. They've just made it work.
849.
I think if one of them's... I don't know, we've been close probably. If one of them stayed out, they might have won, even if Daniel stayed out. Oh, we got a good chance of setting fastest lap. Our fastest lap. Maybe not. There we are.
Checkered flag, checkered flag. Bring it back to the pits. We're going.
Oh dear, Bob jumped the star. Hang on. Oh dear. Bob. I forgot to mention that. Congrats to Zach and thanks to all for joining. Yeah, oh, well, at least Daniel enjoyed it. We got one person. I'm sure Zach enjoyed it as well. I don't know. We're down to 6 frames on the old PC, so something's not right. I think that's my biggest disappointment. That I couldn't get a good video out of it. Well, it was good up until the frames just went. Hang on, I need to kill the... what's he saying? Can I get a steward on my lap 27? We're going to have a look at that. Fleming enjoyed it. Let's have a look at Fleming's lap 27. That's practice. Wasn't when I held them up, was it? That's thanks, Jeffrey. I think Jeffrey came home with a good result, didn't he? Sorry, Jeff. 6th. Is that what happened? Yeah, oh dear, Fleming, that was 27. Oh, it was with Wardy. That's why they went down. Yeah, I don't know. The space wasn't there for them. Well, it was there, but it was closing because he was going to cut back. I'd say racing instant personally, but anyway, I don't know if he was seriously wanting a steward on that. I'm not going to sit through if it's going to be like this. I mean, we could sit through the start of the race. Is it going to be the same? Yeah. I'm not going to sit through all the wrecks. Not when the quality's like this. Let's. I need to open up iRacing now to get the. Yeah. My computer's had it. And I don't know why it works alright with AI, but not maybe with the extra data that's needed. Yeah. Oh, wrong one. No, wrong one. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for joining. I forgot, and I haven't put it on this one, but the next one's coming up in April. Maybe I'll put it back on here. So this is the next one, Friday the 4th of April. A bit earlier at 7. It's going to be a longer race, so a shorter practice and a shorter qualifying. Will be random cautions. I need to test it all out as well, and Super Formula Light will need multiple pit stops as well, so practice pit entry and pit exit definitely, and hopefully we turn it into a bit of a fuel strategy race with a lot of randomness, as in we don't know. I'll use some sort of random number generator for the cautions, and with not knowing when the cautions will be, you know, some will benefit from that and some will lose out, but you know, you could go laps down but get them back because of the cautions. Again, thanks all for joining. I think the is the UI open now? Where does it show it shows the results? Let's get those up, shall we? Here are the results, and I really enjoyed that. It worked out like I thought it would do. I can't believe I changed my mind about starting on wets. It clearly should have started on wets, but well under Zach for winning. He was quick in the dry, wasn't he? He started first and finished first eventually. Fleming started second, finished second, so well done. Shame that he didn't quite go for David. He was in the lead for quite a bit of that race. But good to see him up there. He might have got fastest lap as consolation prize. If I was running a championship, that you get a lot of extra points for that. John, it almost worked out staying out. If he had a few more seconds, well, he's 10 seconds down in the end. I don't know what the gap was when they pitted. Then Neil went on to Jeff. Jan, he loses his title as reigning champion. Something must have gone wrong for him to be... I mean, it was only 12 seconds down, so it was quite close between the top 7. That's quite amazing, really. Daniel maybe should have stayed out. Gavin, I think, had some early problems. Bob jumped the start. That's why he was straight in the pits. Not because he was on the wrong tyres. We were on the wrong tyres and our computer failed. We might not have... I think we were behind Jan, so, you know, maybe we would have been battling Dan. And thank you to... Oh, it looks like Dan came back. Got ahead of Clayton. Oh, Dan disconnected at some point. Oh, so that's a shame. Shame that Dom and George's race didn't go to plan. But thank you all for showing up and supporting the channel. And look forward to the new season as well. I'll see you there. If you haven't seen it, then check out the Clio race, the video from yesterday. There was a lot of action in that race, a lot going on. And I'll see you again soon, guys.